I wasn't gonna go live today originally, but fuck it, bro. Let's do it. I'm not even gonna throw up like the whole like other screen and all that shit. I have a lot in mind that I've been working on and other stuff like that. So yeah, that's why kind of been a little MIA. Normally I do be posting if I'm gonna go live or some shit, but I just sparked up today. I'm about to like put out that little post though right now for the people that do be tapping in. I got mad shit I'm working on, bro. And I be knowing if I go live, especially because part of what I'm doing right now is I'm editing a shit ton of videos. If I keep going live and giving myself content, bro, I'm never gonna catch up. If we get into beats today, I don't think we're going to, but if we do, I'd be surprised. I think I'm really just here like on some chill shit today. Honestly, I'm just gonna be talking and all that. Let me copy this link, put it in my dead Discord. At everyone. Live for a little bit. All right, I don't need that open, especially because I got a shit ton of browser tabs open off of shit I was looking up earlier. There's some shits I do want to go over. How charged up is my phone? Low key, I don't think I'm gonna use my phone to look at chat. I'm just gonna like keep pulling that mug open. I would say I don't want to even open up the soundboard today because I really don't plan on being live for long, but shit, like it really might change up. Who knows? And my numpad's already on. But look. Turn that on. Close that again. I got Steam up. Oh shit, yeah, I did play the game last night. Low key, I did, bro. Yo, I was so happy to be back on the game. I was playing the finals last night for just like a little bit. Just like a little bit. Where else do I be announcing on my live at? I'd be announcing it on my actual post section. So let me do that. Yeah, ain't nobody in here. Low key, nah, let me, what's it called? Put my chat up over here so I could see that shit. Fuck, I'm watching this one YouTube video though. It's alright. I'll just have to tap back into it later. Fuck, bro, I'm stupid. Keep going back to my home screen instead of the chat. I be loving whenever I look over at my phone from the side. Because when I see it on stream, I just be thinking, damn, I look kind of dumb. Yo, DJ Paid uploaded a video that I low-key might pull up on screen. I don't think I'm going to watch it, but the thumbnail of it was funny as fuck. Shorter stream today. Pause. Yo, I'm fat, bro. I've got to lose this chub. Share, create, post, live for a little... Today, yes, I'm earlier than normal. All right, cool. Post. Boom. I have all of the chapters up for each and every stream so far from what it looks like. So, a W me, what's good beans? What's good beans? There we go. What's up, Brody? Damn, is that shit louder today or is that normally how loud it is? Fuck. Wait, I don't think I added last stream onto, no, I did. Yo, you got rejected yesterday? Damn, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. Hey, don't even take it to heart too badly, bro. What matters most is you try, bro. That's all that really matters. A lot of people don't even try. So, shoot. Hey, take that with you. It might sound like some losership, but I'm being dead ass with you. Damn, what did she say, bro? Bro, what did she say? Bro, you ain't even gonna remember. Damn, I'm not gonna say you're not gonna remember her in 5 years. Because low-key, hey, I can't lie, that shit do be some cat, bro, especially if you really like that girl, bro. But, oh shoot, hey, I did not mean to have this playing. Thank God there's no audio going through. There's no... Oh, I was low-key just gonna show, bro, Nine Vicious, his manager was on some crazy shit. Oh my gosh, bro, I probably would have been banned. Damn, bro, how bad did this light just hit my face? Because I got my curtains open and shit. But hey, in 5 years, you don't remember it, but it probably wouldn't hit as bad. I can't lie. Cause shoot, you gotta throw them shots out there. Shit ton of new music tonight. Am I listening to any of these? I don't think so. I don't think I'm listening to a single one. But I might tap into this Isaiah Rashad. Not listening to Snoop, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really care about Bossman D-Lo. I don't care about DJ Khaled. I'm gonna listen to this shit. Lil TJ's dropping. Apparently Lil TJ Offset, some shit happened recently. Soulja Boy's dropping a tape in the Big 26. Yo, I've got this crazy ass burp that was lodged right here, bro. Like right in the middle of my chest. I be hating that shit. Shoot. I don't think anyone else really dropping besides like Matt Proxy for it like that. So I'm pretty close to this girl. I never had any romantic feelings with her for a while until a couple weeks after she started acting kind of flirty with me. Okay. Damn, bro. I can't lie, Beans. That shit's real as fuck. That's really how it be. I feel you, bro. I've been in a similar situation. It was this one chick up in high school, bro. I wasn't really like close with her like that, but it's like I spent like a lot of time with her and like low key, bro. I be loving hard. I be loving easy on some shit. And I was like, damn, bro, I might be able to make something out of this. But like a lot of my friends are like, bro, just ask her out. She definitely likes you, bro. Bro, you know how many times I done told a homegirl, I like you, bro. And bro, she just kept playing that shit off as a joke, bro. That shit had me fucked up, bro. I remember it was like one day, she said some, yo, David, because I've told you mad times, my IRL name's David. Would you take me out? And I was like, sure, what you trying to do? I think this is like right before I got a car or some shit, but bro, she was like with the sniper rifle. Bro, that shit dead ass was, I can't lie, bro. That shit, I was just staring on my phone like, bro, why the fuck would you say some shit like that? But yeah, one day she's like, yeah, okay, I understand that you like me and all that stuff, but you deserve someone better, bro. Like, I just don't deserve it or something like that, or I shouldn't be loved, or you should love someone better. Some shit like that, I think, along the lines. It was, bro, this was 8 years ago, which is, oh, no, not 8. It was close to 8 years ago. But bro, that shit was OD. That shit don't even fuck with me. I don't know. Shit, I just be on my own shit and people don't be liking it or whatever the fuck. I don't know. I also used to not have hair. So shit, maybe they're jealous that I got hair now. And motherfuckers might be balding. Who knows? Nonetheless though, shit. Nah, that shit me fucked up, but can't let it get to me too much. Not horribly fucked up. I was just like, bro, why the fuck? I don't know. I just don't like motherfuckers that like be playing around with motherfuckers like that on some shit. Or some shit's like dead obvious, but they'll kind of make it like their own kind of like laughing stock or like little own joke. Maybe it's because motherfuckers was young and all that shit, but nonetheless, I'm talking too much. All right. Singer and songwriter Josie revealed Jack Harlow requested she not receive credit on work they did together. Jack allegedly suggested she be a ghostwriter. Holy shit. Jack Harlow recently released a neo-soul album. I'm not calling that shit neo-soul. Oh, wait. They put quotes around it. Ah, that's funny, bro. Album that was met with controversy after stating he could like her for the project, bro. I just uploaded this video the other, holy shit, bro, is this thing loud as fuck? But I just uploaded that video the other day, so I think that's just funny. Oh, what you said, me and my friend randomly start jumping and don't stop unless you like my name. I'm not gonna say it, and she jumped on. What do you mean jump? Randomly start jumping and don't stop unless you like. Oh my gosh. Beans, I can't lie, bro. Damn. That sucks, but I'm not gonna shit on you. And I like low key, I'm not saying I'm not gonna shit on you on some like I'm not trying to embarrass you or anything shit. But it's just some shit where like low key you're gonna look back at that shit when you're dead ass like 20 or some shit, and you're gonna be like, damn, that was some lame shit. I'm not even trying to sound funny. I'm just being so dead ass. Cause shit, if that happened to me, if that happened to me when I was in high school, I'd be fucked up too. Cause what do you mean you just jumped for 30 minutes because you don't like me? Is that not crazy? That's OD, bro. But not like dead ass, bro. You're gonna look back at that like definitely like when you're out of high school and be like, damn, that shit was low key weird and lame. I'm hoping they think the same thing too, because bro, that's some shit where it's just so extra, bro. You ain't even gotta do all that for real. I would say it's low key more embarrassing on them that they did that instead of like them doing that to you, bro. But shoot, let me listen to this. Let me check it out, bro.
So damn, shout out to Jack Harlow. Yeah, but I will say, I had a moment with Jack where he texted me. I did a major session with him like with the album, The Kid, Come On, The Kids Miss You.
Yeah, that shit was ass.
We did some great work together, and then he texted me a long voice note like, "Yo, I love working with you, but I want to work with you, but also I don't want nobody to know like that you've been working. Like, pretty much want me to be a ghostwriter." And that shit hurt me. I was like, my nigga, I was like, yo, you know, I'm a hit maker, nigga. In my head, I'm like, nigga, what the fuck? That's what I was thinking, but I was like, bro, I'm not a ghostwriter. I'm not writing your lyrics. Like, but if the song comes out, I'm letting niggas know I wrote it. So we never worked.
Damn.
We never worked after that. I respect him for hitting me with what he wanted, and in return, I hit him with what I wasn't gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't about the money. Because every song with your name is a business card.
Literally.
It's gonna give me other work. Nigga, what the fuck you thought this shit was? So
wait, Darian, I did read your message low-key before the video ended, but did Offset dead pass off of that? Hold up. Wait, nah, let me open up another tab. Also, Beans, I'm gonna get to your shit because Beans going through it right now. Reasonably so. Like, reasonable crash out, I can't lie. Nine Vicious has some shit to say, but low-key, I just saw Nine Vicious manager say some crazy shit, so I'm not finna put that on stream before I get possibly banned. Alright, latest. Okay, Darian, how you gonna come in here and say, I think you said, no, he not dead, bro. How you gonna come in here and say rip Offset? I'm over here looking all throughout the internet. I dead thought that he was gone off of it. I seen like the stuff, him and Lil TJ and all that. Bro, you had me. I was like, damn, that ain't the Migos no more, bro. It's just the single. It's just the solo. It's the solo act. Let me see what Bean said. What the fuck did she do that? Even my parents, including me, thought she liked me. Tongue shit. Yeah, Beans, I can't lie. You just can't wait your time with people like that, low key. She would always sit next to me. She would always try to be close to me. And then how the fuck did she not like me? Hey, I'm saying, girl. I said, girl. I'm saying, bro. Some girls they be interesting, bro. Nah, if he did die, bro, like that'd be tragic. That'd probably be first thing I see on Twitter. Me say, bro, I hate when that shit happens just because I got this weak cord with my focus right and where my phone is and all that. Holy shit. Nah, yeah. I read your last message, Beans. As I said, bro, yeah, at some point, bro, one, you're gonna be like, damn, bro, that was just some weird shit. You might think, damn, why the fuck I even like a girl that was that weird shit? The girl I mentioned earlier, should I be thinking these days, bro, that shit was weird, bro. Like, there's some people you can't be OD focused on later on. Or all the time, bro. You got so much energy and so much life to live. You can't waste like all that time on some people. But once again, like, I don't think you're unreasonable for crashing out because that's dead weird what she was on. In all honesty. Just her boy best friend. Yeah, nah, probably. Unfortunately, probably. That's some shit a lot of chicks, especially these days, we got the same energy and okay, bro, talking about we got the same freak. I be. Hey, we get into Foodguessr though. We get into Foodguessr. So y'all know how Foodguessr works. Let me pull up a world map. Oh wait, I didn't post this John on my IG. If y'all want to, bro, y'all say cheese in the chat, of course. Let me. Where did my mouse go? Just take a flick and then put this on. What's it called? My Insta. Yo, this might be OD questions. This is gonna be OD. Y'all into toes? Bro, I swear, like, shit, I'm not into toes. But I swear, bro, I did not know a shit ton of dudes are into toes. Wait, that makes me sound sus. Okay, nah, what I'm getting at is, bro, I be hearing mad rappers bring up toes in they songs. Like, bro, that's some... I did not know that's some shit that motherfuckers was actually casually into. I'm being so for real right now. Shit, even Osama's son, he's got that song like Made Some Plans. He said some, and you know, I'll give you the world, let me see your toes. I was like, bro, what the fuck? The first time I heard that, I was like, first person I knew with like some toe interest, bro. It was this motherfucker I don't went to school with, bro. It's weird, dude. And then like he got caught up because there's a video of him, you know, slurping on, you know. And motherfucker came back to school the next day talking about it was a dare, bro. Why the fuck you got feet in your mouth even as a dare, bro? And then that John was on video. And like you said it was a dare, you're in front of other people. I'm saying, bro, motherfuckers be weird. Now if you into it, hey, that's you. But I'm not, bro. So that shit looks weird to me, bro. Dead ass. I didn't want to, but I'm just saying she don't make sense. Yo, Beans, I gotta hide that, bro. It was the one before you said I didn't want to, bro. After my fifth body, I started giving a fuck about coochie. I don't care if it's posting. I don't know if it's posting clarity. Nah, Darian, I can't lie. This real as fuck. I don't be like, well, shit. Before I say what I'm about to say, as I said mad times, I'm a straight male. I like women, but I don't be OD hyper focused on girls, bro. Like shit. I said it mad times. I'm just focused on myself for real, bro. I'm young. We live in a modern day with the internet and where everyone can like hit anyone across the world at any moment. And shoot, mad people be unloyal. Why the fuck would I be worried about like all that gambling when I could worry about myself and trying to be successful? I'm not even talking about like hella billions, millions, and all this like notoriety. I'm just talking about in my own ways. Like that's what I'm trying to put my life up to. Sure, I would love a lady in my life, but it's not going to be something I stress myself out about at all, whatsoever. Not in the slightest. Plus, I definitely adopted more of that mentality like throughout college. I'm be honest. A whole lot of my homeboys were always like on some shit where they always had to have a girl in their life. I can't lie, all that chasing, it might feel to an extent fulfilling. I'm gonna be honest, it kind of is. But shoot, at some point, you really just gotta be focused up on yourself. Bro, look, man. Hey, shit though. First thing, we got chickpea, salt, cod, olive oil, garlic, onion, parsley, vinegar, whole lot of shit, paprika, bay leaves. What is this? Black pepper, lemon juice, bread, boiled potatoes, boiled eggs. This dish combines chickpeas and cod, creating a hearty and flavorful meal. The cod is typically, oh my gosh, I can't speak, flaked and mixed with chickpeas, seasoned with garlic, onions, olive oil, and various spices. It may also include parsley and vinegar to enhance the taste. The result is comforting blend of textures and flavors, offering a rich and satisfying experience perfect for any occasion. All right. Well, hey, with that said, y'all, I have zero clue where this is from. I'm going to be so honest with you. Any of y'all got a single clue at all where this is from? That shit was so tragic. I don't know if I could even hang with her. This shit finna be so awkward. I don't need her as my girl. Clearly, she don't want me, but she's still fun to hang out with. Yeah, Beans, if you want to, like, straight for me, bro, your homies, especially because, like, you still in, like, high school, they gonna tell you, some might tell you, nah, bro, just don't make it weird, bro. She still wants to hang out with you. Some might say, nah, fuck that bitch, bro, and shit. I'm only saying it that way because I had a whole lot of Mexican homies that would say some shit like that. I would say, bro, like, just keep your distance. That's really it. Like, you don't got to go in with, like, no negative heart to school and all that shit 24/7, but just keep your distance. Even if she's being on some friendly shit to you and you don't want that, bro, you don't got to be rude as fuck. Just keep your distance. You know, you feel me? That's what I recommend for you. Chasing girls, so you letting her be the leader and you the follower. Nah, yeah, that's literally just not the way to go about life, bro. Shoot, one of my friends was on that shit, bro, and I was like, bro, I know you say y'all ain't dating and y'all friends even though they fuck, but like, you, bro, you're gonna get attached. She's gonna do you wrong. And he was like, he was always like, nah. That's exactly what happened, bro. He came back to the crib screaming one day. I was like, bro, what is going on? And yeah, she was on some hoe shit. I'm low-key gonna guess whatever the fuck is pronounced as. Also, bro, Mark, damn, cold as fuck. Mark from RDC, bro, he done said it himself. RDC world, chase that paper, not the girls, bro. Something like that. Damn. Okay, it was a Twitch clip where Mark was like, damn, bro. Oh, OG RDC, bro. Who was tapped in for that? He was like, you see, you can't be focused on chasing the bitches because the bitches, they fast. But you can chase the money. The money's fast, but it's not as fast as bitches. Wait, hold up. Wait. Like, you can't be chasing the girls. The girls, they fast. You gotta chase the money. The money's fast, but it's not as fast as the girls. Once you catch up to that money, them girls, they're gonna be looking back at you and they're like, hold up. Why he got so much motion now? Because the money makes you faster. It builds up your speed and momentum. So then the ladies, they're gonna be like, oh shit, he's got motion now. He's moving. What's good, Mohammed? He's moving now. We've got to catch up. We got to get back over there. And then when the shorties get back over to you, they're gonna be like, holy shit, he's awful, he's flavorful, I want that motherfucker. And they gonna stay with you. And you don't even gotta worry about the girls no more. Motherfuckers say, oh, what if the money gets away? The money never gets away. It stays with you at that point. And if it goes away, and if the ladies go away, just go back and get that money again. I'm saying, bro. That's that shit. Alright, anyways, we got attached to girl. Not gonna lie, I don't think my brain is wired for that shit. That's real. I won't lie. I think that's some cool shit. I think that's some cool shit for real. I would say being attached is definitely not bad, but you need to have a level of self-dependency. Anyways, Muhammad, we're on Foodguessr. We were just talking about shit. We were getting deep on some bro talk about the ladies. I'm low-key gonna go Spain. I got zero clue where this is from. Oh shoot, this borders? Ooh, wait, hold on. Wait, okay, this is either Portugal or France. Let's go with, I'm thinking Portugal. I don't think this is France. Portugal. Hey, let's go, bro. Yo, I need to add some like extra shit on here. Yes, sir. Southern Greenland Trust. Where's Greenland up in again? It's over here, right? Yeah, it's this big one over here, right? Hell yeah. I don't even watch streamers, but I found your channel. You cool, gang. Hey, I appreciate you, Darian. Also, you be making beats, right, bro? I remember you popping in last stream. And, bro, did you just call me D4vid off the funny shit or like something on the stream? Because I was thinking about that. Because my IRL name dead is David. So I was like, damn, has he been in here before? I was like, damn, do I know this dude IRL or some shit? Anyways, y'all, we got feta cheese, some dough, butter, eggs, olive oil, salt, pepper, ricotta cheese, dill, nutmeg, and then some parsley. Okay, yeah, maybe he's worried. This dish is savory pastry made with layers of flaky. Yo, how do you say this, bro? I just think of chlorophyll every time I see this. And a rich, creamy filling of cheese, often including feta and ricotta. It is typically seasoned with a hint of pepper and sometimes herbs, baked to golden perfection. No lie, this mug looks good, bro. This mug looks scrumptious. Yo, these wasps gotta fuck away from my window, bro. I swear, I'm gonna post up outside at nighttime and box these things out, bro. Anyways, the soft melty cheese interior making it a popular snack or appetizer. Wait, Beans, you don't like feta? Wait, hold up. Actually, before I think you're crazy for not liking feta. Feta. Oh, feta's this? Nah, yeah, no lie. Feta's not really it. Never mind. I swear, bro, some people do be hyping up feta like crazy, but it's alright. Told you I make beats and you didn't tell me your names. Yo, when you said that yesterday, I was like, bro, that is OD crazy. I thought you was like an IRL or something. Yo, no lie, I got no clue, but I'm banging on Italy. Hopefully some like Italian chick. Mizzo, what? Yo, I used to play this one fighting game with this Italian chick, bro. Either she ran shit off the internet or like she was a bot, but bro, like I swear, I doubt, bro. I can't lie. She had like mad photos that she would consistently be posting. Not on some shit where it looked like a bot, but genuinely, I was like, damn, bro. Homegirl, like bad as fuck. But yeah, I don't have her like in my DMs no more. She was a few years older than me. And shit, if it was a bot, hey, that bot was about bad as hell. Shit, I can't lie. That bot did me in on some shit. What is my... Oh shit, wait, you was being funny, bro. That's not even a place. I was like, bro, what the fuck is my stomach stand? Hold on, okay, we got Italy, and then it says it's hot, bro. Oh, wait, maybe this is Romania. Hold up. Romania. Yo, this shit close too. Okay, so this is like Southwest, basically. Darian, what type of shit you be cooking up? Because I know AK be more so making like them older type Johns. I have zero type of clues. France? Nah. Only reason not is because like it says from Italy is pretty much just the east side. Then Romania is like the southwest side. So it's like somewhere in between like here and then like here. It could be Grease. Rage. Oh yeah, you said you were taking a break from Rage music last time, I believe, right? Yummy ass food ania, bro. Y'all funny, bro. Ah, Memphis. Oh yeah, you did say that last time. Greece or Bulgaria? Oh, it could be Bulgaria, low key. Let's. It's either one of these two. Bulgaria? It borders? Yeah, it's gotta be Greece. Word two. Hey, this was light word, yo. Type. Let's go. Also, Mohammed. I was looking at VSTs earlier. That's low key why I have a shit ton of tabs open up over here. I'm gonna be so dead ass for y'all. But shit, like I think I'm gonna get addictive drums. Dead ass. Cause I was making some shit the other day and I was like, fuck. A whole lot of these drums that I be using, low key, some of them are actually pulled from addictive drums. I was like, shit. If I'm really pulling that, why the fuck don't I just have the whole VST? I literally realized it said kick from addictive drums, and I was like, bro, like, let me just get that shit. So I'm gonna get it soon enough. But I don't think I'm getting Serato sample. I was watching mad videos. I don't think I'm getting that shit. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I don't feel like it's as much of a necessity for, like, okay, it definitely makes the workflow easier and quicker, but I feel like the amount of time that it reduces low key isn't that much of something that I would want, especially for me who on my personal time I rarely ever sample. Anyways, Darian, I've been making a whole lot of shit. I know on streams it's always like I'm taking forever because I like taking time with shit, or I'll just like end off making like some bullshit, maybe even sometimes. But that's because I always be trying to like push my creativity. Like shit, I made these shits. I made like the 90s Memphis type shit, some like slow jam R&B shit. This is what I mainly started making beats around when I first started making shit. Some rage type shit, but low key I'm kind of bored out from like the Osama, Net, Che type rage sound. So shit, I really just be making whatever comes to mind, honestly. Like shit, I have like a reggae cook-up type video on here. I made like some iMusic type shit before and all that. So it's really just whatever comes to mind, honestly. I'm trying to get tapped into like some EDM type bag though. I've been watching a shit ton of videos. Oh, also y'all, I know I'm taking mad time away from Foodguessr. I think the drums on Memphis type beats are cool. I just really like how like dark them shit sound though. It's great kind of for realistic drums with fills and dynamic range. It's not yet for real. I definitely agree, Mohammed. Because every single time I saw people use addictive drums, I was like, oh, that's you know, that's cool. But I already had like some drum kits that I like with them. But those drum kits literally were basically from like addictive drums. Shit, what the fuck was I about to search up? Damn. I low-key forgot. Fuck, whatever. Oh wait, nah, I remember. A Vince. I don't know if I got that kit. Shit, I got like a whole lot of Memphis kits I just recently got. Bro, this dude, I've been subbed to him for like a little bit now. He's been making these like 313 Mafia type beats, which I low-key don't know what that is. But bro, these beats sound hard as shit, bro. I was rewatching some of his streams. That motherfucker sound great, bro. I gotta like tap into at least like his sound a bit more. Because I could definitely make it like from the sound selection. It's just, I want to get like a lot more of his understanding of what he's making. Tried indie pop lately. It's hard getting the guitar tones. Nah, that's real. That's real. I was gonna say, damn, am I just not tapped? What the fuck is 313? Bro said that's them demon numbers. Bro, let me stay away from that shit though. Hey, besides like I think that sounds comp though. I think that sounds comp as fuck. Anyways, we got like a shit ton of chocolates over here. I'm definitely thinking this is like more so this America region over here. So definitely like South or like North. Probably imported from like South America, if anything. I might be tripping though. I might be tripped out. German. Oh shit, wait, Beans. Nah, you might be right. No lie. Oh my, yo, Beans is crazy. Yo, off the rip is OD. It borders. Y'all think this is Poland? Yo, that is crazy work. Damn, every time I play this, bro, I be feeling like a fat ass like crazy, but I'm shit. I'm not hating on it. I'm cool with that shit for real though. Also, I think I'm gonna show y'all some shit I made recently. Oh no, I'm back and forth because I made some beat type cook-up videos. It's just, oh wait, why am I back over here? It's just, I've kind of deleted some because I low-key don't know if I want to turn them into YouTube videos. Polling? Word 2A, that's 2 on polling. Out to the walk. Never mind. Okay, so it's either France, Denmark, maybe. Yo, what is it? Like, what the fuck is this? Hey, Beans had that perfect first guess, bro, so I'm locking in on Denmark. Damn, bro, what? Okay, so it's not Denmark. It's not Poland. Oh, it's not Italy because it's supposed to be bordering Germany. I don't know if it's Czechoslovakia. Because I don't want to say it's France. Bro, right? We're going to fumble this and off the rip it was bordering. I gotta make sure, bro. Czechoslovakia, because I brought this up before. Okay, there we go. Like, this is... Yeah, that's... Okay, that's it. Okay, so Czechoslovakia, Austria, or France? For hey, Beans the only one that... Hey, let's go, bro. Yo, Beans carried on that one. Okay, so do we get into... What's it called? Do we get into... What's... Yo, I just said the exact same shit twice. Are we gonna get into Scrandle or nah? Cause low key, I got like 0 other ideas for today. Like as I said, I really wasn't gonna spark up live. That's what I said earlier. And then I just don't have any other ideas for what I could do. No lie. Cause I'm really not trying to make no beats at all. I don't want to give myself more shit to edit. I got dead ass like 13 more videos to edit. I've edited like 10 in the past 2-3 days. I think this is one of those videos. This shit might lag like crazy though. I'm gonna beat that ass. Bro, I'm tapping to the underground like crazy, bro. One artist, I know it's like super underground, but one artist, bro, I need to like listen to a bit more. Well, I guess two. Kill J, bro, because I only listened to Wedding Day by Kill J, bro. So I'm trying to like stay tapped into him some more. And then Mike broke as fuck. I found like these two last year. So you think the worst is Too Slimy? Undoubtedly. No one else, bro. I hate shitting on people's music, but Too Slimy is, oh my gosh, yo. Let me bring this thing up I saw on Twitter. You know what, Bean? Just because you said Scrandle and I asked, ain't no one said anything else. I'll pull up Scrandle today. I definitely will. Yo. Why was I on Twitter yesterday? Oh shit, you know Mike broke as fuck, bro. His production goes crazy. But I'm tapping to like Che, yeah, 9, Net, Slayer album, Lucy, King of Mexico slander. Yeah, fuck this dude, bro. Shit, I don't give a damn if this is modern day Pablo Escobar. He doesn't deserve his beats, bro. This man was comparing himself to Uzi and Cardi, yo. I hate laughing. I hate telling everyone to laugh at motherfuckers, but let's laugh at this clown. Cause, bro. Shit, I'm gonna read it for you, cause of course I was there for you. But Too Slimy addresses the hate that new generation rappers, including himself, are currently facing. Boy, Too Slimy, we know that it's only you who's getting this hate. Anyways, back then people were hating on Uzi and Cardi and what Uzi and Cardi were doing. They considered it mumble rap. Now we're like 10 times that. Boy, who is we? Who is we? We're not talking about you. We're not talking about you. You're not we. You're not us. You're not gang. You're not crew. You're not slime. You're not any of that in the underground. You're just some random ass dude who came up off of being a meme. All right. If you showed someone in 2016 this type of music, they lose their mind. Yeah, because yours is ass. Yours is some dog. Okay, anyways. You know what I mean? What's going on now is a big movement. Yeah, not you. You're not moving, bro. Stop. Oh my goodness, bro. Okay. People gonna look back and remember this era for sure. For good and bad reasons. Bad reasons for sure. If Too Slimy go mainstream, we might got we might got hope. Bro, I don't even think so, bro. If Too Slimy can go mainstream, I think that's just saying that shit is so cooked. Cause if he can make it this far in the fucking underground, but why do I even make music? You feel me? Now I make music because I do it for the love of the game. You feel me? It's all the passion on some real shit. But this shit dead makes it like more annoying. Cause you see motherfuckers like this go up, and it's like, bro, what the fuck? What am I doing wrong? You get me? It really is one of them things where people say you gotta look at the other artists and what they're doing because they're definitely doing shit right. What am I doing wrong, bro? Is it because I don't use enough AI to make music videos? Is that the problem? Oh wait, y'all heard FL open 2 times. Damn, I was trying to be slick about it. I can't lie. I was trying to be mad slick opening up FL. I know y'all cannot see screen. I gotta consolidate these. Looky kind of tough. I don't know if I heard that song, bro. Shit, I'll be keeping up with the titles. I've heard some of his shit before he hopped on whatever type of bullshit sound he has now. Oh wait, are these consolidated? I think so. That shit was not consolidated with effects. Ignore what y'all heard, y'all. Listen to Reef. I heard one song though by him before he hopped on the shit that he's on now. And it was low-key cool. It wasn't mixed that well, but it was cool. Assuming he has shitty music, he cannot be talking like that. Bro, that's what I'm saying. Beans, yo, it was some happy ass shit. Beans, if you dead listen to a Too Slimy song, you'll be questioning what the fuck was just playing in your ears. I'm not even trying to be funny, but on some real shit. Because as I said, I really don't like bashing on people's music, but holy shit, bro. Too Slimy is some ass. I love people always saying the underground's not interesting, there's not enough good music. But then we got two, like, y'all promote the bullshit. I'm not part of y'all, but fuck, like, motherfuckers be promoting the straight ass. And then when someone makes something unique or anything, bro, they're quick to bashing it. It's like Teresa the other day, auntie, was hating on Tiffany Day. And it's like, bro, why can't we have a great pop singer up in here? But y'all only be allowing people like Dave Blunts to sing up in this bitch. Anyways, y'all, this is some shit that I made with Neural Ant Modeler. I had to consolidate it. That's why y'all were so focused on my face. But yo, this shit is some ass, bro. I'm being so dead. This is why I deleted this shit as a video. I dead can't show y'all this. Like, I love the fact that I was just like making whatever and being creative, but shit, bro, like I'm not finna post the video of me making this. This shit is straight sound so far. Is this the lead? Oh my gosh, bro, that lead is part of the reason I won't upload that video. Cause no lie at all. Nah, Too Slimy dead makes sound, bro, on everything. But that lead is part of the reason why. Oh, this shit is so ass, bro. What's good, AK? Bro, this mug is so ass. That's why I dead can't show y'all the video of me making this. I deleted it, but I pulled it out of my recycle bin. I was like, let me listen back to this in the morning. Bro, this is some trash. That is dead some trash. That shit was some ass. Post-punk? Nah, I don't think I've tried making post-punk before. I won't lie. I don't need... You see, Beans, I don't think Too Slimy satire at all, unfortunately. Oh, but Mohammed, I did see the clip in front of him with the mariachi band. Oh! Oh, you were comparing what I made to... No lie, bro. That shit that I made is more listenable to Too Slimy than Too Slimy, in my opinion. Cause shit, at least you can hear the vision. With Too Slimy, especially like if you got music ears, but with Too Slimy, bro, the vision literally fades over time. That's all I gotta say with this shit. This shit also uses Neural Ant Modeler. It might lag because I'm live, but let's see. Okay, that shit is loud. It's because I'm also not used to these amps. These amps have a whole lot of noise to them, I won't lie. Oh my gosh, bro. It's just this amp has so much fucking everything to it. Like, I don't even know if I want to make like indie or bedroom pop right now, bro. This shit is hot ass muddy. Time to restart. Hi, gang. But nah, like, cause this thing definitely has a vision. It's the neural amp modeler. It just needs like a different amp, cause that's what this bass sounds like beforehand. And then with the amp on, this is what this shit sounds like. Yo, this shit's lag as a motherfucker. I can't even lie, bro. Holy shit. Oh my gosh. Motherfuckers actually need new PC parts. I'm not adding 10 sound good either to the master, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. Could you imagine this? The amp on this is already making it sound like I got 10 sound good izers, bro. You want me to add 100? Oh wait. Oh my gosh, there's like too much bite off of that. Like, you know, that sounds great. I won't lie, like deadass, that genuinely sounds great. But like there's so much going on there. Even without the amp on, like, that mug sounds crazy on some shit. I'm being dead ass. When I ironically listen to aggressive, hey, that shit's dead ass. That shit's real as fuck. What does this sound like? Yeah, this shit sounds so much better without this lead. Bro, literally with some arranging, bro, that shit's tough as fuck. I can't lie. That one might be a video. It might. Possibly. My bad, y'all. I was jamming out like crazy to that shit. I was actually too lost in the sauce. Yo, why does my soundboard mess up once every stream, bro? I'm gonna be so dead ass for y'all. I was genuinely entranced that last time when I was playing it around. I was lost in the sauce, bro. It's like a big booty bitch came up to me, bro. I did not know what to do with all that. Hey, bro. Oh, wait. Yo, we never did Scrandle. Oh, my gosh. I'm over here thinking I don't know what else we're going to do. Also, appreciate the prior 7 concurrent, but current 5 regardless. Nah, I appreciate all of it. Like up the stream, though, if you fucking with it. Alright, we're gonna get into Scrandle though. Beyond me being cringe, we already did Foodguessr. We might end after Scrandle because we're almost at an hour. I didn't even want to go live today on some shit because I still gotta edit some stuff. I low-key also might edit the Foodguessr shit into a video, no lie as well. Let me move over the webcam and shit and then we'll be gone. How do I? Chat, y'all drink water today? Y'all gotta drink y'all's water, no lie. It's gonna only start warming up from here, no lie. Y'all gotta remember, the summer's coming up and all that shit. We gotta be summer ready. We gotta be able to take our shirts off in this damn heat we're gonna experience. Cause I gotta remember, AI is only gonna get crazier. So the world's gonna be burning more every single like June, July, and August. And shit, if you're in Texas, September and October too. But we are on the bonus round, y'all. Same chords, different melodies and VSTs. How do I get over this? I can't lie. You talking to the wrong person, bro. Nah, but shit. I can't lie. Sometimes for me, it wasn't even the chords entirely, but the rhythm. Like there was a stream recently that I was not talking about. I think I edited it down as a video. Let me see actually. But you hopped in actually. It was like the beginning of a stream. I made a beat using a 2-5-1 and then I put like a 6 at the end. But it really could be the rhythm. Sometimes you just have to like change up the rhythm of the chords and I have it play the whole time. You could have them be like stabby. You could have them be arpish if you want to as well. Especially because the 2-5-1 chord progression is so repetitive in the sense of it. You hear it in like every single bossa nova song, and I use it for a rap beat. So shit, sometimes just use it for other type genres. That's what I definitely say. And then try spicing up the chords. You could definitely invert some things like shit. Y'all see it sometimes, but instead of just using a straight up 7, I be using like a 7, but I flip the third down an octave just because I'm trying to get like some extra difference from it. So that's what I recommend for sure. As for VSTs, listen to some more music and then probably just find some random producers on YouTube. Yeah, you could sample for sure too. But I know Muhammad samples for sure. He's got Serato. That man always advocates that I get that shit. But I would definitely say you could just watch random producers on YouTube and shit and just find like other VSTs. Undoubtedly. Or maybe you're not even using your VSTs to its fullest extent. Because I definitely know the presets I use on my shit. Like Expand, I use that big brass. Synology, I love the lush strings. I haven't used in a while though. I love the hollow pad. So just fuck around with the other sounds on your VSTs and shit. Like fuck, my webcam's in the way. Let me just disable this. Like shit, y'all can see all the VSTs and shit that I have in here. I've even mentioned before, like some of these I don't even use. Like I don't even use SRX keyboards because it's basically all inside of Synology. I have this one called Abstract Box. I don't think it's in here. And then some other ones I'm thinking of getting is like Time 12, Gate 12. These aren't generative synths or plugins more so. They're what the fuck are they called? They're like effect-based plugins, so they'd be over here technically. But Gate 12 is one I want to get, like Time 12. These are all free, by the way. Shit, I think it's Filt R and then Reeve IR. Just cause I'm just gonna test them out and shit. But yeah, that's literally part of the reason as well too. When I be on stream, it'll take me a while with some shit. Even the indie pop bedroom pop idea earlier, I said like I don't want to with that really. Not because I necessarily think they're like OD difficult. It's just I'm just trying to have fun and stay creative. That's like always gonna be my number one thing with this. Anyways, we got burgers and chips or shish kebab. I'm going with the burgers and chips because damn, this mug looks good. That's also part of the reason I don't always be like trying to do like the easy make a beat type shit, because I'm always trying to let that creative shit be going out through all the time. Oh, also finding love in genres that you low-key don't like is the move. I hated 2000s music and I still kind of do, but that new gen swag type shit, that shit is a little hard. I'm gonna be honest. All right, so first thing, yo, we dead got a 10 out of 10 on Scrandle yesterday, or last time that we were on. Let's see what we could do here. So we've got the chili chicken wrap versus the Pulse Med Lompe. What the fuck is that? All right, on the right is 402. This is England. This is Norway. Chili chicken wrap 1206. Okay, Beans thinks the majority is gonna go left. Ooh, AK and Darian saying right. I haven't said anything because these both are some ass, bro. Like they're both some dog. Well, I mean, shit. This is some stuff you could actually feed to your dog. Yo, Darian is advocating for right, bro. He answered for Beans. I mean, he answered for Muhammad. Shoot. Hey, let's go right. Yeah. Plus, this is basically just like a poor man's hot dog. Oh, you were talking about the text, bro. I didn't even peep this. Hey, that shit was the right though. That shit was right. W right. All right, so we got some cheesy chips or we got some M&Ms. No lie, yo. What the fuck? All right. Them cheesy chips. They're looking kind of bad. I can't lie. I think I'd actually rather go with the M&Ms. Yeah, Darian saying left. Also, the left is the USA. Let me some M&M. $6 for a fun size ass M&M pack. Those chips are, yeah, these chips look like some shit. I can't lie. Like, y'all, anyone remember How To Basic? Yo, this looks like some shit How To Basic would have made. Alright, we got salt and pepper chicken for $10.72 with some chips, fries. Or we got pulled pork. Oh, wait, hold on, no. Wait, this is tough. We got pulled pork sandwich for $4.82. No lie, this doesn't look like a sandwich. It's a hot dog. But what's the difference? They're both kind of the same shit, just different presentation. Beans is saying left. No lie, this shit might be the left. Hey, Beans is Muhammad's the only one who caught that reference. Nah, cause no lie, I used to be pissed, bro. I would sometimes search up some shit like how to make brownies or how to make a McFlurry as like a jit. First person I see is how to basic, and I'm like, oh shoot. It's a basic tutorial, bro. That shit scarred me as a kid. That shit was like seeing straight evil. He fell off, man. I don't know how people used to be sub to him. I'm seeing right, left. I low-key want to say left. Especially because it's cheaper. This does look tough, though. Shit. Howdy Basic was not. That was a weird motherfucker. Pork is dead, though. Darian is saying right. I think that's 3 for the right. Nah, that's 2. Damn, I wish YouTube had polls. I can't even lie. Yeah, we got 2 right. We got 2 left. Fuck. Wait, no, that's 3 right, because AK said chicken. Oh, shoot, okay. I can't lie, I would have had that wrong by myself. Alright, we got some local farm ice cream. Yo, this shit looks good as hell for $2.68. Or we got Charlie's what? Yo, hey. Hey, leave the Charlie jokes back in 2025, but fried chicken on brioche with cheese, gherkins, chili with waffle fries. Boy, this meal goes stupid. Too bad it's $20. I want to write more right now, but left is winning for sure. Yo, like, hey, if you handed me this plate, I would definitely take it over this. But this is $20. It's $18.76. Yeah, $20 for this is way too much, bro. This is Dave's Hot Chicken pricing. Yo, I haven't, like, as I said last year, man, I haven't had that shit in years, but dead ass, bro. You go to Dave's Hot Chicken, you're buying this whole plate, no drink for $18.76. It's fucked up. Right looks AI. Left for sure. Hey, we going left. Damn, bro. Like, I get that the meal is more filling, but $20? Yo, Five Guys too. Now look, I'm hitting Five Guys before Dave's, especially because I think Five Guys is less of a drive away from me. But bro, they be overpriced like crazy. Alright, we got teriyaki chicken barbecue bowl for $18.76. Or acai. Damn, this is referred to as acai. What the fuck is acai really? I thought it was like some fruit shit. Yeah, no lie, left is definitely winning this. That's 2 on the left. Darian says left 2. That's majority, bro. Yeah, same exact price the last one too. Alright, we got sausage breakfast pie and red pepper frittata. Yo, that's always been a funny word to me. Breakfast. Yo, this is 100. No, bro. Like, no, that's the. Yo, this soundboard be tweaking, bro. I'm low-key gonna code one up myself. I'm gonna be so dead ass. Alright, we got this versus Toad in the Hole. Pause for $11.39. Okay, that's 1 for the right. I'm going right too, especially because shoot, these both look fake decent. But this is not $100. Right? It's a trap. I'm saying, bro, like, definitely. They put a fancy word like frittata up in there, and they think that we're all about to go over to the left. Bro, they give you something fancy, and then, like, yo, dad get 2 tomatoes and a pickle with some celery on top. I was about to say, bro, there's no way it was the left. I think I dead would have ended stream if it was left. Alright, we got the Hooper special. Who up in here be hooping? Cause not me. With battered sausage, chips and curry sauce for $11.52. Or we got the hot dog for $6.03. We 1 gram of food that looks fancy, man. That shit 200, bro. Literally. Type of stuff that you could literally just walk outside and grab out of the dirt. Nah, Darren, I don't know why I felt like you'd be a hooper. Low key, I feel like only person in here that doesn't strike me as a hooper is probably Beans. But shoot, Beans might be hooping. I don't know. Right, left. Yo, it's always so hard for me to choose the one with the curry sauce because this dead looks like poop. I used to hoop a little as a kid, but shit, like I was never good. I remember when I used to work on my warehouse job, my coworkers and us, like, well, my coworkers and I, we go over to this gym afterwards and we debut hooping. I don't know why they invited me. They stopped inviting me at some point. I don't know why they would ever invite me. I was so ass. I'm being so honest. I used to be able to shoot, bro. I cannot shoot no more. I think I'm going left here, though. Hell yeah, let's go, bro. Oh, when I said last stream, bro, I suffer from BCPB. Like, but can't play basketball. I had to just make sure I said it right. But nonetheless, so we got some burnt onions with eggs with onion and chili for 54 cents on toast. Or we got cheeseburger with a pint for 20 bucks. Yo, like, this has got to be the right? Because there's just no way. Yeah. Compared to my friends who also suck at basketball, I'm fake decent. I can't lie. I crossed one of my friends up. I was like, oh shit, I did that shit? My ass, I can't even dribble with my left hand. Those Indian prices go mad. You said go left? Wait, that's two left? That's crazy, bro. We got Mohammed left. We got AK on the left. Yo, who's eating this for 50 cents? I'm sorry, yo. If they're not choosing that banger of a meal for 1876, they're not choosing that. They're not choosing that, bro. They wouldn't go with the ice cream that was $2.25. Who's eating some burnt onions and eggs for 50? Nah, y'all blowing me. Right is a soggy ass burger. Boy, after that soggy ass burger would piss any days over that burnt toasted onions. Doesn't matter because Right was. What do you mean it was? Word two. Nah, word two. But motherfuckers was drinking that piss couple burger though. And shit, I'd eat that shit too. That's the wrong. I'd eat that shit too. But hey, let's move on though. Mango with tahini and chamoy for $7.91. I'm saying, y'all hear the way I pronounce it? That's how y'all know I used to fuck with the Latinas. Not too much on me though. But mango with tahini and chamoy or pizza slice for $7.50. If you guess, people really be. So we're going right, correct? Yeah, that is a pizza slice for $7.50. That is facts. Man, bro, I gotta hit my campus. Well, my old college campus back at some point. I'm gonna be claiming that shit for real. I'll be wearing the shirt, but I'm be claiming it. Bro, they had this one place. You get like a personal pizza. I forgot like how much it was. It's pretty cheap. They cook that shit in like 5 minutes, like 900 degrees heat. Boy, that shit used to be good as hell. Only bad thing is because it was cooked so hot, the bottom used to be a little burnt, but I could look past it. No lie. I think I'm going with the left. This is also the USA. I'm gonna just show that for y'all right quick. I really need 2 screens, but I need a bigger table for that. And I'm only going left because I feel like Americans try so hard to be diverse in their culture and all that shit. So I feel like the left definitely has to be the one. That's real. Hey, fuck it though. I'm saying left. Muhammad said left. Let's go left. Damn, Beans was right. Aight, shit. I was thinking, hey, some might go with the American choice, but some motherfuckers up in here, bro, they be trying to be different. So I was just thinking, hey, maybe they trying to be different here. Sikh kebab? Yo, I was like, what does Beans mean? This is eating, bro. Nah, this meal. Why would you buy this for $11.39? You get straight bones, some fries, a little bit of like the crunch and some chicken here. But you getting a whole actual meal here for about $7. We going left, right? We all going left, undoubtedly. Nah, left most definitely. Cause bro, who ate this? You know when they were done, they were licking their fingers. Well, I mean, it's KFC, it's finger licking good, but you know they were licking their fingers off of all that. In fact, 24% of people eating that. Hey, but GG's though. We got, oh shit. We got the average on this. Big 7 out of 10. You know why I said about $7, Mohammed? I stared right at your name and I was like, for about $7. Yeah, nah, that 24% of people definitely weird, bro. They need help. That's cool. We're at an hour exact, pretty much. Low key, I'm gonna see if I have anything I want to react to. If I do, y'all can recommend videos as well. I don't have anything to react to. All right, y'all recommend videos if y'all want to. Low key, if I don't see one that's like decent at all, I think that's where we end it. No lie. As I said, I'm not trying to make no beats to stream. I'm not trying to give myself more shit to edit. Like if I'm beat that ass. If the video is that saucy though, I might end up editing that video. So I'm kind of contradicting myself. But I feel like it's definitely a lot more annoying to stitch the beats together when I make them. So. Also, Mohammed, you said you've been making indie pop / bedroom type beats, or was that just what you recommended? I see 0 reaction video recommendations. Inside the mind of Edward Skeletrix. We'll see, we'll see. Ah, where to? What type of artist you be like? You just like listen to the beats to try and make that shit, or you listen to like artists in specific? Because I can't really think of anyone that's like super hard in that like bedroom pop scene. After, yo, Mohammed, what do you be recommending me? Who is this? And he was on M. This is a 1-hour interview? Bro.
Edward King Bass IV was born in the late 90s in Florida. At a young age, he would move to Atlanta, which is where he'd grow up. When he was a kid, Edward would be fascinated with art and music and would post about it in online communities. One memory he had from an early age was his father buying him a hat with fish bones on the front, and this idea inspired a skeleton aesthetic which he'd carry on later. During his early years, Edward began producing music under the name Sight.
This John might be a banger, it might not, but I'm thinking it's not gonna be a banger. We really might end up.
He would do well.
We might end this mug.
Would release an EP on SoundCloud called Architecture, which featured some of his best beats at the time. Edward would gain more and more connections, as well as improving his sound and creating ideas for fashion brands. Eventually, his beats would end up reaching an up-and-coming artist named XXXTentacion.
What? Yo, that's crazy.
Elegant. Even though this song would never officially release, it would gain lots of traction in online communities, and it influenced him greatly. Edward would...
Bro, what do y'all dare be recommending me? We're already watching this video inside the mind of Edward Skeletrix, and this dude's just weird to begin with. Then I got Beans over here talking about why Epstein versus Dexter isn't even close. Do y'all just go on like y'all's recommended page, and the first thing y'all see, y'all are just like, ah, shit, bro, let me just type this shit in the chat. Now I can't lie, I might have that Epstein video, hey, that Epstein versus Dexter shit, I might have watched that off stream if I were to. Also, Dexter's most definitely smoking Epstein. Let's all be real. But shoot, we'll look at it after this.
It's cool to learn more about psychology and how we interact with each other. And those themes would go on to be heavily featured in his work later on. With all of this and rumors of a solo album releasing, you think Edward would go into hyperdrive, but no. He'd go on sort of a hiatus and not release any music or really do anything in the public eye for about a year. But then he came back and released his first clothing brand, Sickly. Sickly is a luxury clothing brand that features avant-garde designs with specifically creepy faces on the clothes. There were hoodies, sweatpants, and even bags, which are my personal favorite. Sickly was pretty successful, and it resells for almost double the retail price and has been worn by celebrities like Lucky and went viral on TikTok. Around this time,
I can't lie, this fit is a little tough. Shit. That shit's tough as hell. I'm gonna be dead ass.
Will get a side gig working at a psychiatric hospital. And not much is known about this, and he specifically remained vague on this matter, but something happened, possibly due to stress from the job and running his own fashion company made him break down. He had a psychotic episode that lasted about a year in his own words, and it seems the experience changed him. Edward dove into spiritual philosophy and started to practice non-duality. Non-duality is the idea that you and the world are not separate entities, and that it's just an illusion. Suffering comes when you fail to realize this, and enlightenment can only come by realizing your true identity, which is the universe. It's psychology rooted in self instead of focusing on others in the world. It's all about you. Edward also would read the teachings of Eckhart Tolle, a German philosopher who teaches that peace can only be.
Yo, I'm trying so hard not to laugh, but y'all are genuinely debating if Epstein versus Dexter is a close fight, bro. Oh, bro, how'd I get here? This is that's genuinely gonna be like a peak watch. I've been like ignoring the chat this whole time, but damn, bro. I'm over here watching Bean talk about, yo, he'll just slap his ass out with the tank, and that Muhammad's like, no, it's not even close. Fuck.
Found in the present, but the mind always instinctively looks to the past. Toll tells us that your ego does not exist, it's just your thoughts, which are formed from your memories and belief, and even those are not truly you. Edward would take these to heart, and they are everywhere from his music to his tweets. I think they can be explained in this tweet right here, made on July 20th, 2025. If you want to go kill someone, go kill someone. Just be at peace, and be at peace with what happens next. In early 2020, the advent of AI generation would change everything and flood social media en masse, but before that, Edward would take advantage of it and start posting TikToks with disturbing AI content. He would start to build a sort of world and lore for himself and go under the name Edward Skeletrix. The TikTok would take
yo, no lie, bro.
World and lore for himself and go under.
I would so take a shot like this for some music promotion shit, and I would so have the AI prompt make this lady pop out of the painting, me run off screen, and her like either chase me on some goose shit or like jump scare towards the camera on some Foxy like FNAF shit. You feel me?
The name Edward Skeletrix. The TikTok would take place on Skeletrix Island, and he would drop a song called Skeletrix Magic. He would go on to drop some more singles. During this time, Edward would start to gear up for his first major album release, creating a series of clues online so fans could try to find snippets of the album, which was how you even drumming up hype. Then on December 1st, 2023, Edward Skeletrix would release Skeletrix Language, his first experimental named typical rap song 1, 2, 3, etc. The second song of the album has.
You want me to go back after I just seen whatever the fuck type bullshit fit that was?
On December 1st, 2020, snippets of first major.
Ooh! Ew! Yo, I can't lie. I thought this mug was just like, y'all know how money's usually green? I thought his Ben Franks were so blue that they were like dang near like $1,000. You get me? Because that's what they call Hanya blues, because blue stripe. Ugh, nah.
It's Edward mumbling over a serene beat, and the final song has nearly 8 minutes of pure silence to end things off. You're probably listening and thinking this sounds horrible, but don't think that. Give it a listen, you'll find it's actually a very surreal experience. It really puts you in his mind and what he was feeling while making it. Over 13 tracks, Edward raps about how he has all the money, fame, and women anyone could want, and how ridiculous it all is. Life is pretty ridiculous as a concept, and his music is no exception. My favorite tracks of this album are a tie between Typical Rap Song 2 and Rapper FW24SS24. I love Typical Rap Song 2, but you can't beat the Cardi sample on FF24, and the music video's sick. After the release of Skeletrix Language, Edward would continue to ride the hype, collaborating with another underground artist and his personal friend, Brennan Jones, who was very,
I heard of Brennan Jones
in his own right, but that's a whole nother video. he would release 2 singles that were going to be on a new project of his that had a more seemingly lo-fi production than the last. Edward had multiple creative projects floating around this time. He would start to
Yo, this beat is crazy.
creative direct for other artists, so for the time he retired his brand Sickly. Edward would announce a new project called Museum Music, and the route to this thing was insane and almost killed him. Around 1 year later, Edward would hold a museum music exhibition in New York, which would feature a lot of the art that he did, including live performances from some actors he hired. This thing was packed, and even some minor celebrities ended up pulling up, which was really nice to see. The trouble would come when people would come across the main exhibit, Edward Skeletrix himself. Edward put himself in a glass box barely big enough to fit him, with holes in it so people could do as they please, and he wouldn't do anything to stop them. This was really cool, showing how we don't view celebrities as people rather than animals for our amusement. It was a truly breathtaking piece, but unfortunately people would ruin it. A few fans would try to light Edward on fire. Fortunately they
Yo, what the fuck?
weren't successful, but it ended up closing the event early. Edward wouldn't let this get to him, and as a final promotional stunt he would release
Bro, people are crazy.
50 iPads that were custom made to be Edward
That's
Skeletrix
cool beans.
themed, with the album preloaded on these devices. And these things are sick, and I'm really mad that I didn't get one. Edward would also announce that we're getting 2 different versions of Museum Music, a regular version and an I'm a Monster version, which had completely different track lists. And on January 1st, 2025, Museum Music would be released. Museum Music is the second studio album by Edward Skeletrix, and it was significantly better received than any of his previous work. Museum Music is about our society and how we live in it. We kill each other over
Bro, what is this?
things like money and Instagram followers, take drugs to numb the pain, and use things like designer clothes and sex to distract ourselves from it.
Oh shoot, yo, this brings up a perfect thing that I actually saw on TikTok earlier. I'm gonna just ask the CL so we can let the video finish. Y'all think money can buy happiness? Cause me personally, I don't think it can. I'm not even like saying that in the general sense of like the main proverb, money can't buy it at all. I think money can get you some ounce of happiness, obviously, in the world that we live in, but I don't think it's gonna fix all your problems.
And Edward embraces all of this, and he finds it kind of funny. This is where the non-duality philosophy comes in. He talks about how, with all the death and destruction and chaos in the world, his advice to people is simple. Just
That's true, Darian. That's true as fuck.
Museum Music isn't a middle finger to society. It's more like a comical roast of it. The other, I'm a Monster version, which was released on an alternate account, also features similar themes, but it's a more personal version of it. I recommend listening to it after the regular version of Museum Music because it builds on those themes. It's less polished, and it feels like a mixtape at times, but it's still pretty good. This album would blow up and bring Edward to new heights. He'd also relaunch Sickly under a new name, Edward King Bass IV, and also announce a new album called Body of Work, although it is not released and has been delayed. Edward would then go on a talk show called Well, 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 which features underground artists and will talk about his goals in life. He says that he doesn't care about music, and his main passion is creative directing. He'd also get into his first beef with Brennan Jones, and say that apparently Brennan threatened to kill him. And Jones teased a diss on Edward, but it hasn't released yet. Edward dropped some more singles, and literally just as I got done writing this video, he announced another exhibition, which is seemingly going to lead up to his new album. So who knows what's going to happen in the future. All I know is that Edward will continue to reach new heights as he continues to push the boundaries of what an artist truly is. Thank you for watching, and please support Edward Skeletrix.
That was a roller coaster. That was one hell of a fucking roller coaster. I will not lie. Also, Alex Jones. That name sounds mad familiar, but... Okay. Yo, y'all gotta see this thumbnail, bro. Yo, what is this thumbnail, yo? Oh, y'all can't even see him in the top left, bro. Hold on. Bro, this thing has me weak. Anyways. Why Epstein versus Dexter isn't even close. Alright. Yo! Damn! Okay, I mean, I've seen like these ones, yeah. Oh, yo! I know why I've seen these videos. I'm gonna watch about Dexter time if he has one. Why doesn't he have one, bro? I had this phase where I was addicted to watching like a shit ton of Dexter, and then I think this was right when the Dokes meme was just starting to gain some like popularity, but I was watching a shit ton of these clips, and then like the Dokes meme got bigger, so I thought it was crazy. Who am I watching this from? You thought it was Dexter from Dexter's Lab? I saw you mention something about a laser, and I was like, Wait, Dexter don't got no laser? But that's real. Shit, there's a time I used to think of Dexter from Dexter's Lab instead of this guy. Bro, I just seen something on Twitter the other day where like they were talking about how his like design changed throughout the seasons. So whose video? Cause bro, we got like a 5-minuter, we got an 8-minuter, which isn't directly about Epstein. We got this 17-minuter, basically. Shoot, Bean's probably out this bitch already, so I don't even know which one he wanted to. What I wanted to check out. Yeah, Bean's already done out this bitch. I'm gonna spin a wheel. 1, 2, a 3. We are watching. Oh my gosh, bro, we got the long one. Hey, nah, because Muhammad said the shortest one, bro, we going with the shortest one. I can't lie. All right, because we all got low attention spans. We, yes, you and me. Let's check this out.
What if I told you that one of
Oh my gosh, that was loud.
TV's most methodical killers might have been able to take down one of the most protected criminals in real life?
Jeffrey Epstein.
In today's video, we're asking the question, would Dexter, with all of his skills and resources, be able to take out Jeffrey Epstein?
What is
A
this
man
banjo
protected
music?
by money, power, connections, and high-level security? Now before we go any further, quick disclaimer, this is a completely hypothetical scenario. This is not a threat toward Jeffrey Epstein's remaining family or friends. This is
Yeah, this man was trying to make sure he did not get got. That's exactly what this is. He had to make sure that he stayed alive after posting this.
purely for entertainment and storytelling purposes. Dexter is a fictional character, and this video is all in good fun. If this topic is sensitive for you, feel free to click away. Now, with that said, like the video and let's get into it. For this to make sense, we need to line up the timelines. Jeffrey Epstein was first
What's the title? Oh, okay, cool.
arrested on June 30th, 2008 in Florida. If we match that with the Dexter universe, that lines up roughly with Dexter Season 3. So for this video, we're only going to use Dexter from Season 3 and earlier. No later seasons, no upgraded Dexter, just classic early series Dexter. At this point, Jeffrey Epstein was already a multi-billionaire with extremely powerful friends. Before his 2008 arrest, he was investigated by Florida police after reports that Ghislaine Maxwell was recruiting young women from a local college. Police reportedly found nude photos in his trash massage directories, lists of young women. Despite this, the case was closed at the time due to insufficient evidence.
Oh, yeah, so essentially, Dexter is this like, not CIA agent, he's like, he works with the police. I forgot what his exact role is, but he's also a serial killer. It's quite literally that in short. He has a whole bunch of other stuff that kind of leads up to why he's a serial killer, and he has like this rule set that he follows pretty much. But yeah, that's pretty much it in short.
And this is exactly the type of situation Dexter targets in the show. Criminals who slip through the cracks of the justice system. So from
That's his
Dexter's
role.
point of view, Jeffrey Epstein would fit the code perfectly. First, Dexter would start with the basics.
That was a good Sonic.
Learning Jeff's routine. Where does he go? When is he home?
Yeah, the biggie. This is Beans recommended it earlier. This is why Dexter versus Jeffrey Epstein isn't even close.
Who comes and goes? Who protects him? Then Dexter would notice a pattern. Jeffrey Epstein's obsession with massages. So at first, Dexter might think about posing as part of a massage
Beans, how you late to the
service
video
get
you
close.
recommended?
But that plan would fail almost immediately.
Also, Beans, was this the video you wanted to watch, or was it the 16-minute video over here? Because, hey, we've only been watching this for 2 minutes. I am not opposed to switching it. Saved later. I'm not opposed to switching it over if this was the video you're watching. When I'm watching? Hell yeah, let's go. Let's get it.
Because according to documents, Epstein didn't use legitimate massage companies. Instead, he ran a recruitment and grooming system designed to bring in young girls and inexperienced masseuses. That means two things. Adult male staff wouldn't be allowed anywhere near him. Sneaking in as a masseuse is basically impossible for Dexter. So Dexter needs a different angle. Dexter
It's not this video, ain't it? Bro's like, yo, none of this dude's voice is not clicking. What are you saying is not clicking? It is not this one at all. Voice sounds familiar? I feel like it might be this one then. Plus, I think it's got to be this one, huh?
Decades hunting killers one by one, studying them, tracking them, and removing them from the world with surgical precision. To a man who built
Chat, we finished this one? You said it's quiet. Gotcha. We finished this one? Or did we just jump straight into this one? Or we say fuck the third video? I mean, or we say fuck the second video? Yo, what's the name of that one thing that goes... Damn, I really gotta do this. That goes... Oh, yeah, I like need that on my soundboard. I don't care, I don't know. We're gonna go with the 5 minute.
Dexter starts listing what he knows. A 50-plus-year-old billionaire surrounded by powerful friends. Heavy security surrounded by underage girls. A private mansion in Palm Beach, Florida.
Yo, bro, either don't get so close to your mic where every time that you gotta say a puss sound, or I don't know. Just please, bro, you don't have to have all these plosives when you're recording. Bro, that's like if I took off my windscreen and I just started talking about Perry the Platypus from the show Phineas and Ferb. Like, oh my gosh, back up.
Last point is the key. Palm Beach is where Dexter would make his move. The mansion was in an extreme...
Yo, I'm sorry, y'all. It's just, ever since I got into music, hearing YouTube videos where people's audio isn't, like, better than just recording on average and you're up close to this shit, it'd be pissing me off.
Wealthy private area. The road to the property was a dead end, meaning anyone who didn't belong there would stand out immediately. Security was tight. Reports suggested you needed a personal invitation
Oh my... Yo. That we're watching this shit, bro.
A criminal operation so deeply embedded into the fabric of wealth and power that the justice system itself bent around him at multiple points. Two completely different kinds of danger, two completely different scales of problem. In this video, we're going to break down what actually happens when
that shit was too much.
Fictionalized, highly optimized version of a hidden killer operates under ideal condition, with every advantage the writers could give him, goes up against Jeffrey Epstein. And what Dexter...
Like, fuck, I know my audio's not perfect. That's why I said at least better than average. Shoot, y'all could turn me down a little bit if like my mids is a little too high. I know how that should be sounding, but Jesus,
Dexter's code could...
that shit was pissing me off. Every plosive on earth.
These two is not just wide, it is a completely different category of game altogether. Dexter Morgan's intelligence was purpose-built. Every skill, every insight...
Like, that's the only plosive I heard, but I can let that one go.
One outcome, committing killings and staying invisible. By the time the series began in Season 1, Dexter had already been killing for over 15 years. He spent his academic career becoming the most useful resource a hidden killer could ever have, a blood spatter analyst working inside a homicide department. Sergeant James Dokes noted in Season 2 that Dexter had walked away from a path towards medicine despite being at the top of his class, choosing instead to specialize in blood pattern analysis. That was not a random choice.
Hey, did y'all catch how whenever he said pattern there, it wasn't super heavy on your ears?
Dexter
Let's just keep moving.
His targets for weeks before moving on them, building full pictures of their routines and weaknesses before ever preparing a kill room. When the FBI arrived in Miami in Season 2 under Special Agent Frank Lundy, a specialist in serial killers with a strong track record,
my bad, I'm over complaining.
That closely matched Dexter's behavior and access, even if he'd never directly identified him by name. Dexter responded by deleting Marina's security footage, changing his body disposal route to the Gulf Stream, and allowing circumstances to unfold that pointed the investigation towards Sergeant Dokes instead. The intelligence on display across the series is not just sharp, it is specifically designed for survival inside
plus,
a
it's a way better video.
Environment. Dexter does not think like a typically designed for survival inside a law enforcement
For a sec, I thought that was Epstein right there.
environment. Dexter does not think like a typical criminal. He thinks like an investigator who crossed to the other side. He knows what profiles look for because he works alongside them. He knows which evidence holds and which disappears. Every move he makes is built around one core rule from Harry's code: do not get caught. That is a strong and focused mind working within a very specific set of circumstances. Epstein's intelligence worked on a completely different level. He did not just outthink individual investigators. He operated within a system.
Also, Beans, I'm not going to change the video because, I mean, shit, we've already been deep into this. Was it this? Because this was like the last one that I saw. But I'm not finna change the video at this point. Because there's like really not a point anymore to change. Yo, YouTube, fuck off, bro. Fuck off, YouTube. Fuck off. Damn, you can't find the one you saw? Yo, YouTube. Yo, this is really just the world saying, yeah, just keep watching the other one, fella. Yeah, okay, fuck you.
Where wealth, legal resources, and social influence significantly limited how far accountability could reach. Epstein has started as a math teacher at the Dalton School before moving into finance. Les Wexner, the founder of L Brands and Victoria's Secret, gave Epstein power of attorney over his personal affairs in 1991, meaning Epstein could hire people, sign checks, buy and sell properties, and borrow money in Wexner's name. That kind of financial reach gave Epstein access and leverage that no blood spatter analyst could get close to. When investigators did close it, Palm Beach police opened a criminal case in 2005 after a parent reported Epstein had paid their 14-year-old stepdaughter for a massage. Epstein's legal team negotiated an outcome so unusual that a former federal prosecutor later described it.
Bro, right, Sonic? Like, bro, where was it? They like turned him into like a motion graphic pretty much. Swaying his head back and forth in like the smoke.
Completely unprecedented. Dexter manipulated evidence at the scene level. Epstein's situation suggests influence at the institutional level. So in this case, the winner would be Epstein. Dexter's intelligence appears highly effective at handling individual cases against himself. Epstein operated within a system where the conditions for accountability were, at multiple points, significantly weakened. One mind works at the case level, the other appears to have worked at the structural level. Dexter survived by staying ahead of the people behind him. Epstein appears to have survived because meaningful consequences required navigating a system he was already deeply embedded in. If you want more breakdowns like this one, hit subscribe and turn on notification. We cover these comparisons in a way that most channels do not. Dexter's entire operation ran on personal control. One target, one kill room, and his own hands on every piece of evidence. The kill process remained largely consistent across 8 seasons. Dexter chose a target after confirming their guilt, sometimes through weeks of close observation. He primarily used M99, a veterinary-grade sedative to knock victims unconscious in earlier seasons, with variations appearing in later seasons, including New Blood, where he switched to ketamine after no longer having access to M99. He transported victims to a pre-prepared kill room lined with plastic sheeting, secured them to a table, sliced their cheek with a surgical scalpel to collect a blood slide as a personal trophy, confronted them with evidence of what they have done, and then killed them. Bodies were dismembered, placed in biodegradable bags, and dropped into the Gulf Stream from his boat, the Slice of Life. In Season 4, he tracked Arthur Mitchell, the Trinity Killer, for an extended stretch, learning the man's domestic routines and murder patterns before ever attempting to act. When diving teams accidentally found his underwater disposal site in Season 2, investigators recovered multiple bodies linked to what media called the Bay Harbor Butcher, all killed and processed without a single assistant, witness, or partner. His first blood slide.
Well, Muhammad put the crying emoji, and I'm really just taking this shit in, bro. Oh shoot! Wait, no one in chat tapped into Dexter besides me and Beans? I never really watched the full series at all. I've only like seen like parts of the show on the internet and all that stuff. But damn,
held 46 slides. His second held.
I'm just here like, damn, there's not really much for me to react to. I just gotta take shit in.
This required was extraordinary. Every piece
like the power scale on part of Death Battle.
Hands and no one else's. Nobody who could later crack under questioning knew anything. The code enforced isolation deliberately. Harry designed it that way because one person with consistent discipline is harder to expose than any partnership. Dexter's protection came entirely from being the only moving part in his own operation. That model starts to break down when placed up against Epstein's setup. Because Epstein's operation appears to have been structured around multiple layers of people, not a single individual. Court records and Ghislaine Maxwell's 2021 conviction confirmed a coordinated scheme across multiple locations. Epstein maintained properties in Manhattan, Palm Beach, New Mexico, Paris, and the US Virgin Islands, where he purchased a 72-acre private island.
Bro, I keep thinking that's the Big E. Last show I finished was Breaking Bad. I never want to get into it, and it's literally just because, as I've told y'all mad times, I don't like following fucking trends, bro. Like, I'm not saying that's what you did, Sonic. That's not what I'm saying at all. It's just, yo, whenever Breaking Bad became trendy, bro, I was like, why the fuck would I want to watch this shit because everyone else is watching it? And then I just didn't see a reason to. It's like, I watch Invincible because I think that shit's just tough. I think it's tough. I don't even watch it to be like a bandwagon and shit. My bad, y'all. I kind of started scrolling a little bit. I'm Beyonce, y'all. Let me save this shit.
Called Little St. James.
Yo, what's good, Paul?
1998. His Boeing 727, tail number N908JE, made frequent flights across multiple jurisdictions.
I just know a tad bit
about
Breaking Bad, though.
According to flight records, later used as evidence. A helicopter was used to transport passengers from St. Thomas Airport to the island itself because the island had no runway for larger aircraft. Maxwell was alleged by prosecutors to have received substantial financial compensation for her will in recruiting and grooming victims. Palm Beach investigators interviewed dozens of victims, many of whom described similar powers to how they were approached and what they were asked to do, including being encouraged to bring friends and earn additional money for doing so. Personal assistants, including Leslie Groff, were reportedly among those prosecutors had considered charging in 2007 for coordinating travel and scheduling logistics. So the winner in this case is Epstein. Dexter controlled everything personally, which made him precise but impossible to scale. Epstein's operation appears to have run across multiple people and locations in a way that suggests removing one individual would not have stopped the rest from functioning. The size of the operation explains how much ground it covered, but scale alone does not explain why it lasted as long as it did. That answer lies somewhere else entirely. Dexter's main protection was not technology or money. It was the completely convincing performance of a boring, predictable, ordinary life. Harry began building the mask before Dexter was out of his teen. After recognizing Dexter's tendency by age 7, the boy had already been killing neighborhood pets. Harry made a deliberate choice to build the code around 2 goals: channel the need to kill and make the person doing it invisible. The result was the awkward forensic tech who brought donuts to the office, maintained a relationship with Rita Bennett and her children, and coached himself through casual conversations as if following a script he had memorized. The one person at Miami Metro who consistently did not accept the performance was Sergeant Dokes, and Dokes was widely viewed as the problem for pushing his suspicions so hard. And
you see, what other serial killer shows are there? Because only show I dead know is Dexter. Because I can't even really think of other serial killer shows. Yeah, at all. I couldn't think of documentaries. Like shit, there's the what's it called documentary? Ted Bundy ones. There's the ones over like the Night Stalker, Rachel Ramirez. Some over Ed Gein. Of course, there's Jeffrey Dahmer's. I mean, Dahmer did have like a Netflix type show, but I think the only serial killer show that I watch is Dexter. That's real. Cause I feel like Dexter's the only one that's fictional that's good, in my opinion. Cause shit, they did that with Scream. Like they turned it into an MTV TV show, but that shit was ass from what I heard. Never watched it, but from what I've seen, that shit was ass. But on the internet, real. I feel like there's something else I was gonna mention here. It's whatever. Oh, also, man, I don't even know if I'd have time to watch Breaking Bad, cause I just be like working on being a creative like a motherfucker. Some shit I will show y'all that I was watching recently had Shamik Moore that I just can't remember the name. Yo, the way this motherfucker looks, bro. Jaden Smith within there too. I forgot what it's called though. It's somewhere in this bitch. What the fuck? TV shows. The Get Down. I was watching this recently. I don't think it's bad. It's just I couldn't keep watching it. I think I got like 4 episodes in. But I also did watch this animated series like not too long ago called Super Cricks. I fucked with it. I watched it in English. It's just a nice little watch. It's not super long. I finished it in like 2 days or some shit. But yeah.
Season 7, when Lieutenant Maria LaGuerta
that was like the last thing I watched all the way through besides like Got You Actor.
A working theory pointing towards Dexter, he did not lose control. He fed her inaccurate information, introduced a competing suspect in Hector Estrada, and arranged a situation at a shipping yard where LaGuerta arrived with the closest thing to solid evidence she had ever assembled, and still did not survive the night. LaGuerta died having reached the right conclusion. The mask held for as long as it did because it targeted human perception. People rarely look past someone who behaves predictably, files clean paperwork, and appears completely incapable of violence. Dexter understood that the most reliable cover is just looking like the most ordinary person in the room. For 2 decades against local investigators working with the same information.
Bro, right? This mug is basically just a recap at this point. But I am not complaining. Shit, I got more free content.
Controlled, that was enough. Where it becomes...
That's why I've just been sitting like a good boy. Like, ain't nothing for me to really talk about, bro. This is just really going over Dexter as a whole, pretty much.
Less reliable is against people who are not looking at his behavior at all, but are instead pulling financial records.
And then randomly he throws a few points in about like Epstein.
And building data-driven cases across multiple locations. Epstein's protection was not a personal mask, it was structural. When Palm Beach police escalated their case to the FBI and investigators gathered accounts from dozens of victims, a proposed federal indictment containing dozens of charges was drafted. What followed is now one of the most documented examples of the justice process producing an unexpected outcome. The agreement that resulted allowed Epstein to plead guilty to state-level solicitation charges.
I'm laughing because of what Sonic said, bro.
13 months in Palm Beach County Jail, most of it on work release, meaning he could leave during the day, and register as a sex offender, while the proposed federal charges were not pursued. The agreement also controversially extended protections to potential co-conspirators, a provision later challenged in court and criticized publicly. The DOJ's own Office of Professional Responsibility later concluded that the handling of the agreement showed poor judgment. That kind of outcome does not happen because someone is wearing a convincing mask. It suggests the protection came from legal resources and relationships operating at a level most people never access. So once again, the winner is Epstein. Dexter's mask.
Thank God that removed it from copyright.
Against colleagues who saw him daily. Epstein's protection appears to have significantly reduced the impact of a major federal investigation before it ever reached a courtroom. Those are not the same category of defense. What is one thing from the code that you think could have actually worked here? Drop your answers in the comments. Now that raises the real question. What would Dexter's code even be able to do against a target like this, practically speaking? The code of
Alright, now we're getting into the meat and potatoes.
Individual criminals who had slipped through the justice system. It does not appear well suited for confronting an operation with Epstein's complexity. Harry built the code around a single requirement: confirmed individual guilt. Before Dexter acted, the target had to be a proven offender who would escape consequences. In Season 1, Dexter confirms Mike Donovan's guilt by confronting him at the site of the bodies of 3 boys that Donovan had murdered. Donovan doesn't deny it. That is the template. The method is personal, one at a time, and dependent on individual confirmation. When Dexter moves away from that tempo in later seasons, the consequences compound quickly. The code was never designed for a situation where the crime involves a network of people operating across multiple countries, multiple properties, and multiple layers of recruitment, where the person at the center is only one of many functional parts. Dexter could plausibly put Epstein in his sights. Epstein does fit Harry's requirement, a confirmed offender who had already been through the justice system and emerged with a deal a former federal prosecutor described as completely unprecedented. Dexter could verify, prepare, and carry out his process, but the structure of Epstein's operation suggests it was not dependent on a single individual. Maxwell was allegedly still coordinating recruitment. Personal assistants were managing schedules and travel logistics. Jean-Luc Brunel, the French modeling agent Epstein had financially backed to launch a model management agency in 2004, was still operating and later died by suicide in 2022 in a Paris prison while under investigation for related offenses. The Island Setup. The financial...
I'm sorry, yo. I'm looking at myself on screen right now. This is dead hobby watching YouTube off cam. I just be looking at and all that shit like at the screen like a good ass boy. Anyways, there's nothing for me to like chat about on this.
Designed for individuals, which raises real question about how effective they would be against a network built to function without any single person being irreplaceable. There is also a timing issue. Epstein's operation had already produced a legal record, the 2008 agreement, the registered sex offender status, the documented victims, before any individual...
Bro, so I'm pretty sure Beans knows who this is. I'm not gonna spoil for no one who didn't watch the show and is interested. But bro, man, she about bad as shit. In the show, she crazy, but damn, bro, she about bad as shit.
Before any individual vigilante enters the picture. Removing one person from an operation with that many paper trails and surviving personnel does not close the case.
Boy, talking about if you think Dexter's hot, bro, what? No, hey, no gay shit though. Michael C. Hall, I've always thought like she can't be that. Michael C. Hall, I've always thought it's like an interesting looking dude. Like he's not ugly, but he just looks interesting. And I feel like in my opinion, I feel like they perfectly cast the right dude as a serial killer for this. Because he's like an alright looking dude, but he kind of looks like there's some shit that's just like going on with him. You get me? From the lab smoking Dexter. Nah, Dexter from the lab is smoking Dexter and Big E. I won't lie. That shit's facts.
Likely draws more attention. So once again, the winner is Epstein. The Code of Harry is a precise tool built for individual target. Epstein's operation appears to have been structured in a way that individual removal would have not shut it down. Dexter's run lasted as long as it did, not because his methods were perfect, but because the people looking for him were working with limited tools against someone who managed his own evidence. Epstein's run lasted longer and ended differently. The Bay Harbor Butcher investigation opened in Season 2 when divers accidentally found Dexter's disposal site. The FBI moved in. Lundy built a profile that closely matched someone who embedded in law enforcement, with compulsive attention to detail, and Dexter survived because the case landed on Dokes, who died in the cabin explosion Lila caused, before Lundy could go further. In New Blood, set roughly 10 years after the Season 8 finale, Dexter had been living as Jim Lindsay in Iron Lake, New York.
No,
working
I get
at
you, Beans. I
Fred's
got
Fishing
you.
Game shop. He went nearly a decade without a kill.
I just thought it was funny. The first thing you said is Dexter hot? But hey, nah, that's real. That's real as fuck. Cause shit, that is some shit they be talking about in reaction videos, bro. They be talking about some shit like, hey, some random shit I dad would have talked about it. Y'all think he's gonna have like some receding hairline? Cause shit, obviously I know he doesn't. But I don't think so, bro. Like the corners are not looking that dire on some shit for real. Also, no lie, y'all be fucking with chicks that be rocking these type of cuts. Like, Beans actually dead ass made me get off topic on some real shit, no lie. But bro, I don't know, like these type of cuts on chicks, like I'm not telling like no shorty what the fuck they should and shouldn't do with their hair, but this shit ain't really for me personally. Like it's cool, but it's also like it's alright at the same time. Yeah, like it. Like I said, I don't think it's ass. It's just I think it's cool.
His cover was identified.
It's like not like a pixie cut for real, and I know like I'm in the way of it, but it's like y'all know the mom from like The Incredibles, like Helen. That's her name, right? Like, hey, she cool. Shit, that shit works for her. Shit, anything works for her. I don't care what she be rocking her hair with. She good looking as shit. Cause you want to fake talk about shit? Nah, shit. Yeah, I am never gonna cap just to be entertainers and shit, bro. I'm gonna be my good old self.
Was identified not by a federal investigation or advanced forensic system, but by Police Chief Angela Bishop doing patient, careful detective work.
Nah, I can't lie. Hey, we is gonna get off topic. Curly hair, bro. I'm gonna have to pull up incognito for this. No lie. Nah, fucking incognito, bro. Yo, Senna, bro. I seen Senna changing her hair a lot. Cause look, people say that Senna about bad as hell. Nah, I'm gonna lie. Senna was looking good as shit in this shit. I don't even be watching her streams. I just be seeing whenever she pops up and shit. But man, she got mad forehead. But bro, she had like some curly hair, I think, on Max's stream. Bro, this shit, I was like, damn, who the fuck is this? And then she had some braids in recently. I won't lie, I be thinking that this shit don't look good on like chicks who aren't like predominantly black, because I know Cinder's got some black in her. Wait, pause. But still, like, man, that shit look good as fuck on her, in my personal opinion. Like, shoot, maybe it's just a curly hair thing for me though, because I seen Valkyrie with curly hair, like, that looks whatever. Pokimane though with curly hair, that shit also looks good, but no lie, I don't really be fucking with Pokemon like that, so I could kind of care less. It's a bad side, but it's lucky kind of annoying seeing some lonely ass 30-year-old dude trying to hit in every comment section. Nah, that's real. That's real as fuck.
Connecting a drug and a pattern of missing persons report. Harrison, Dexter's own son, had already tracked him down before that using a single photograph posted on Instagram, a personal picture on a social media account, and what pierced a 10-year identity. The longevity tells the real story. Dexter survived 2 decades in Miami, largely because the department looking closest to him.
Nah, that really is the internet, bro.
And he had controlled what they saw. He survived another decade in Iron Lake because nobody had officially opened a case on him.
Nah, dudes on the internet dead don't care, bro. I think it's creepy to an extent. Cause shit, like, I don't be showing y'all my Instagram saves, and I said in mad time, there's hella booty up in there. There's hella ass. Hella cleavage, hella good looking woman, bro. Like, if I ever get into some relationship, I have got to remove everything from my saves, even the music in there. Nah, bro, I'm saying, like, some dudes really be freaked the fuck out. You dead can't look at some dude's phone. Because shit, they really might just be straight sending dick pics to some woman out there. Like, some of my homies, they'll be following straight OF models and some chicks that just be shaking ass on the gram, and I'm like, damn, you can follow who you want to, but bro, you're single. The hoes can see this. If they follow you and you know that any dude is public, or they're accepting like some chick into like their Instagram on some shit because they don't really be caring about hiding some shit. But we can see you follow this chick with your thirsty ass. Bro, I have this one guy, this one like guy friend. We used to skate all the time. And after I got his Instagram, when I would see any chick pop up on my Instagram, I was like, damn, this motherfucker already liked the post? Damn. We can't be this down bad. And he would follow damn near every single shorty. Like, there's this one account, bro. It's like what's her ad or some shit, or like OF investigator or some shit, or OF detective, I think. Bro, that man is basically the exact same dude. You just have to go through his follow and boom, you found some new shorty to fucking save Instagram photos to. It's crazy, bro. I even had some homies who are married still following all these shorties and liking they posts. It is OD. Bro, on God, he's in the first 10 likes. He has to be. That shit is crazy. I got this one friend too. He joined the stream. Well, shoot, acquaintance. Because you can't throw that friend word around with everybody. But like, he be joining up in here sometimes. But bro, he follows like every white blonde OF chick that you could think of. Like, that's his type. But Jesus, bro. Like, if I know a girl does OF, I'm liking the comment. Not gonna lie. That's real shit. I be having that bias. But if they spit in fact shit, I will like it. Or if they doing some funny shit. Plus, sometimes I be liking the comments under because they be cracking me up. I know you too far gone if you know the models by name, the corn videos. I won't lie to you, Sonic. I don't need to see their face to know who it is. I won't lie to you, Sonic. I'm gonna be so dead ass with you. I don't need to see the face to know who it is, gang. Although, I'm not overly tapped. Because there's this one dude on Instagram. He dead be yo. Oh my gosh, he dead be ranking people. He dead be ranking these shorties. He's like, yo, the Hall of Fame, the Dream Team, Big Three. And I'm like, yo, wait, what the fuck, bro? I don't even know some of these people. What the fuck? And then the model Debbie commented under his shit talking about some, oh my gosh, thank you, love. And I'm like, bro, what universe are we living in? He dead be tier listing them. He be ranking them. It's some shit where like, okay, so like, y'all know how I know this is like basically a meme. Y'all know how I have the Family Guy shit in the background right now? It's some shit where their images will be in the back and he'll have an honorable mention top 5 and throw the chicks in the background and his face will be in front of it. I have not seen this guy post in a long time. I don't see him on my Explore page no more. But the first time I saw, bro, I was like, yo, we can't. There's no way as a society, this is how far we've fallen. I'm not cornering. I haven't gooned in over a week, low-key. I can't lie. That was me up until Sunday, and we back on timing. But yeah, no lie, yeah, like slowing down from that shit, that's real as fuck. Like porn, wait, shit. I said I'm pointy. But not having an addiction to that shit, nah, that shit's literally not good for your mental health at all. Or physical health, shit. Motherfuckers can't infinite goon. The fuck? Cause look, I don't think getting some shit off every now and again, I don't think that's bad. But there's a point to where it becomes like way too much. Especially because even the sense of obviously just already watching people do that shit, I think like that shit's already bad enough. The reason I don't think it's like super horrible is because shit, that shit predates modern day in the sense of like gooning. That's why I don't think it's horrible. I'm not promoting it, but what I'm saying is you shouldn't be like overly addicted to it or it's a dependency. Like if you do that to where that's your sense of joy, you've got to find other things to like fill your time up and like find joy from. Cause yeah, it could definitely be addictive, but you get like force yourself to break out of that cycle. Cause it's not just gonna come naturally. Yeah, nah, some dudes be spending their life saving on OF. That's where it's scary. That's genuinely where it's scary. Oh my gosh, yo. I know we're still in the midst of this video, but this is likely gonna be where I end, like after the video is done. So I'm gonna just keep talking. I used to work with this one chick. We're gonna call her one chick because I'm not saying no names. But she was in a relationship with this one dude. I did not know that for a little bit, but man, like one chick, I worked with her going like out of the COVID era. So I saw her with mask on, then she take mask off. Like it was that Future song, bro, fucking mask off. And bro, like, I was like, damn, she's bad. Then I found out, damn, homegirl is 4 years older than me. Which, man, yeah, fuck that shit, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck, bro. But still, like, she's already in a relationship. Apparently, her man's at the time would dead be sub to OF motherfuckers, bro. And I was like, what? Because one chick, she was fine, bro. She was bad as fuck. She was a little clueless sometimes on some things, but even so, it's just like she was good people. So I was like, damn, bro, that shit's weird. But she openly knew it and condoned it, bro. Like, we just live in some interesting times. That shit's weird though, that he did that and was subbed. But we live in interesting times for sure. That's real beans. I think low-key, you just gotta like slowly decline off of it. Cause shit, hey, motherfucker's still goon. The fuck? I'm not gonna say I'm like, I'm not gonna say this is Lucid. I am Lucid. I'm Lucid used to be on some like no fap day 1000 or some shit. Like, I'm not at that point whatsoever, and I don't think I'm trying to get to that point. But I had to slow down for real. That's where I'm at. I'm on that slow down phase and being some freaked out motherfucker. Cause I won't lie to you. Investing in you. Hey, I appreciate you, Prod Emmerich. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you for sure, bro. Much love. Yo, love as fuck. Yo, hey, let's get 3 big booms for Emmerich. Boom, boom, boom. Nah, yeah, everything's good in moderation. That's literally like the name of the game for life. Damn, bro, he came in here saying he's investing in me, and I was just about to tell y'all the most I've gooned in a day. Ain't that shit crazy? Anyways, 15. Let's get back to the video.
Instinct and basic cross-referencing ability turned their attention to his alias, it began to unravel. He was not caught by a sophisticated operation. He was caught by one determined person doing steady, careful work. Epstein, by comparison, operated visibly for over 3 decades. He was not hiding. He was photographed at public events, documented in flight records, and named in press coverage going back to the 1990s. The protection was never anonymity. It was the social and institutional environment around him that made pursuing the case difficult and costly for the institutions that could have done it. Palm Beach police had a case. The FBI had interviewed dozens of victims. A proposed multi-count indictment existed. None of it produced a lasting consequence.
Yo, I need like a record scratch sound effect. Cause whoa, I never had an OF sub era. Yeah, we do not normally talk about this. I forgot how we got here, but I think we're just talking about weird stuff and all that stuff in like this show, and then it transpired into this. I never had no OF sub era. Now, the reason I got to number 15 is because this was my sophomore year of high school, and I had never done it before. I had passed No Nut November. I'm 15 at this time. And y'all know the reward from passing No Nut is you get destroyed December. All right. So the first day I was like, bro, that shit's stupid. And then like the second day I was like, man, fuck it, bro. I've made it this far and I've never done it before. Yo, this is OD talk. But like second day I was like, okay, cool. This is my first time. My first day ever doing that shit was December 2nd, 2018. I dead remember the day, bro. And I was like, man, I'm gonna just do the shit that the motherfuckers in these videos do. Cause I've tried that shit before and I was like, bro, this shit don't even feel good. I don't like, have y'all ever like done it to where it was like, damn, bro, I haven't gotten to that point, but I'm gonna just try this shit. And like, I was like, damn, bro, that shit don't even, but that day I was like, fuck it, bro. I do, bro. I do. But shit, like, I do got a biography on this shit. But then I was like, bro, so I gotta match the number of the day with how many times I've done it? I don't even know if it counts anymore because I skipped the first day, but fuck it. I do got a fire. But yeah, like literally, I went to day 15. And keep in mind, yeah, I want y'all to keep in mind, motherfuckers were still going to school. We were still going to school, okay? So what day was December 15th, 2018? What day was this? This was a Saturday? Yo, keep in mind, I was already matching the numbers while I was going to school. I wasn't doing that shit in school because that shit's weird, bro. Shit. I remember the junior year, bro. I went to the restroom one time after lunch. Me and my guys, bro. We just got out from pissing. I'm washing my hands and I heard some weird shit in the stall right beside me. What the fuck is we on, bro? But yeah, nah, I matched up, and after day 15, I had to give up. I had to, because hell no. Being parasocial and selling some connection other than, yeah, undoubtedly. But hey, we got 2 minutes left, yo.
Brown's 2018 reporting in the Miami Herald brought the case back in a sharp public focus, leading to a federal arrest in July of 2019. By that point, Epstein had been operating for over 3 decades. Dexter needed to stay invisible to survive.
Also, I think part of the reason of what scared me too is I searched up some like shit on Reddit, seeing how many times if someone has died from anything related to that it took them. I think they did 63 times, and then yeah, so that kind of scared me too.
Epstein appears to have
as in 63 in a day
at all. So once again, the winner is Epstein. Dexter's cover required
OF has got to be a scam,
and eventually cracked under steady local detective work.
Motherfuckers will say their shit's $5 and then charge you 25 for a random picture.
But by the environment around him. Dexter Morgan was a remarkable creator.
Yo, Sonic, bro. No, that shit is funny, bro. They be like, oh yeah, they talk to me, y'all. Like, we're so close. They're gonna fly me out, bro. You're talking to a man behind the management team, bro. That's the only person you're talking in. In an hour is crazy, Beans. Yo, you just reminded me, bro. I dead told someone in school, like, cause they was talking about like how quick can y'all go, bro. I said, shit, I'll race you motherfuckers on some shit, bro. Like, hey, y'all go home, y'all time yourself today, bro. I came back and I said, yo, that shit took me 3 minutes. Nah, bro, no lie, that's that shit where like I know you hit 3 and you were like, I'm a monster, I gotta stop. Nah, he was dead speed gooning.
A forensic specialist who turned the tools of crime scene analysis into a personal survival system, who maintained a cover for over 2 decades, who evaded an FBI specialist whose own profile closely described him without ever naming him, and who disappeared twice from active scrutiny entirely. The code gave him structure, the mask gave him cover.
Yo, so, how are y'all making these last 2 minutes this hard to complete? Cause yeah, also, of course, I'm adding on to this, but boy, Sonic, you was cracking me up like crazy.
Forensic knowledge gave him the ability to clean up after himself more thoroughly than almost any comparable character in television.
Yo, Beans. Look, I'm not saying you're crazy, because, hey, we all kind of confessing to some shit, but damn.
But the code was built for isolated individual target. Epstein's operation appears to have been a distributed machine. Dexter could likely have reached Epstein personally. The man fits every requirement Harry ever laid out. A confirmed offender who had already been through the system and walked away with an outcome a formal federal prosecutor publicly called indefensible. But reaching Epstein personally and dismantling what he built are 2 entirely different things. The island, the network, the financial backing that gave one man power of attorney over a billionaire's affairs since 1991, the coordinated recruitment structure, the layers of personnel. The operation appears to have been designed to function without any single piece being essential. Dexter's precision is a remarkable thing inside the world it was built for. This situation likely needed something closer to a complete
oh shit, no! I didn't mean to delete that!
Which is exactly what took decades of journalism, litigation, and eventual federal action to even partially produce. Dexter survived by being invisible. Epstein appears to have survived because visibility was never the threat in the first place. If this breakdown actually stuck with you, then you already know what to do. Subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next.
Yo,
because this kind of content only gets deep.
I wasn't even gonna give bro a like, but I'm gonna like your video, bro. So, hey, what we learned today? Goon in moderation. We're subbing. Yeah, we are subbing. I'm not turning on post notice, but man, oh my gosh, that and yeah, Dexter's losing because he can't beat a whole network of people. This is really built for individuals. Yo, this guy got 0 attention. He got watch time for me, but damn, I gave that man 0 attention whatsoever. We almost hit 2 hours. This was supposed to be shorter, but it is what it is. Hey, everyone, I appreciate each and every one of y'all for stopping by. Hey, this was a way better stream in my opinion than last stream. Last stream, it was W that we got a 10 out of 10 on Scrandle. But yo, this was an interesting stream. I'll catch y'all next time I go live. As y'all know, I'll be putting on turn on them post notifications. I'll be posting every single time I'm live, and most of the time when I'm about to go live. I know I didn't post today when I'm about to go live, but I almost normally do. I'm not gonna go live tomorrow, more than likely. I am editing down hella motherfucking videos, and I want to give myself personal time to work on my own music. You know, I've been telling y'all that. I really want to release a lot more shit. As for releasing music stuff, y'all will be getting this song dropping tonight. Prod Me, vocals, and all that shit, y'all know all me. But yeah, peace out. Y'all take care. Love yourselves. Stay real. God bless.